Hi guys. Did you watch it? I'm gonna give everyone a couple minutes. If you are still here, let me know. I just got done filming a reaction to the season 10 trailer. Oh my God, it was so good. So good. I'm gonna give everyone a couple minutes to come on. If this was kind of a last minute live, so I have no idea how many people will come on, but I figured I was just like, I have to talk about it right now. This is so good. So let me know if you're still here. Let's see. Yes. Hi guys. Hi Laura. Hi Diane. Hi Daniel. Okay, so, first, real quick, let's just talk about the movie because we don't really know anything about the movie, and I'm so excited for it. So I saw that first. I got off work, and I got on Twitter because I was like, I think today is the day that we get the Comic-Con trailer. I had no idea that, Diane, your messages keep saying that they're retracted, so every time, like, I barely see it, and then it says retracted, so I can't really see what you're writing. Anyways, I thought that the movies, the Walking Dead movies, were going to be on AMC, like AMC Premiere or an AMC movie. I had no idea that it was actually going to be, like, in the fucking theater. Like, how crazy is that? Oh my God, I cannot believe that we're gonna get to see Rick Grimes come back. What happened to Rick Grimes? And we're gonna see it at the theaters. Like, that's just absolutely crazy to me. It says it's a working, like, they don't have a title yet. We don't have a release date, but it's so amazing to me to have been a fan for this long of the show and then to, like, actually see the show develop into something even more, a movie in the theaters. Like, it's so crazy. Okay, I'm done with that. I don't know what else is gonna be in the movie, but it's gonna be so fucking exciting. So let's talk about the season 10 trailer. I hope you guys have all watched it if you are watching this. I've watched it 3 times now, but then I was running out of time and I knew I had to jump on here. So my reaction video should be coming up soon, but wow, there was so much packed into a 4-minute trailer. I think it is one of my favorite trailers, I feel like, because there was so much in it, and not so much where I feel like I was spoiled. So a lot of the trailers, I feel like they always show so much that, like, I feel like I know what's gonna happen, or it's just like it's too much. But this, I felt like, was just enough to be like a tease, and there was humor in it, and we saw so many things. Michonne and Ezekiel kissed. What? The Carol and Daryl, like, BFF forever. I love them so much. They are so funny. What else? Rosita and her baby, and she was crying, so I don't know what that was about. Sadiq there. Sadiq looked like he was, like, drugged out or something at one point, and it looked like he was being, like someone was holding his head underwater, so I don't know if that was, like, a flashback when he was with the Whispers, or if that's something totally new. Okay, I'm gonna read your comments for just a second. Okay, Diane says, Meg, what do you think about Rosita and her reaction with the baby? What if the Whispers tried to take the baby to make up for the one that they abandoned? So, didn't we take one of the Whispers' babies, though? Like, who got that baby? Because I forgot about that baby. But yes, I have no idea. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't think the Whispers are going to take her baby, though. I don't think they cared about the baby. Hi, Derek. I am so hyped too. So hyped. Like, I'm shaking. Like, I started getting teary when I thought about seeing Rick, like, in an actual movie. And I feel like all of these, so I feel like the movie, like, people who don't watch The Walking Dead are just not going to understand what the big deal about a movie is. But shit, dude, I'm so excited. Daniel says, calm down, it's gonna be okay. I don't think you understand. I don't know. Hi, Andrea. Oh my God, I loved Aaron's hand. That was so cool. And then, so I watched it. I had to watch the trailer twice. So I watched it once, did the reaction, and then actually I just continued filming and watched again so we could talk more about it. And there was a point where someone had a crowbar and it was dripping blood, and I didn't realize that that was Aaron on the ground in the back. And it kind of makes it look like someone was attacking Aaron, but I think that Negan like saves him or something. But yes, I love his hand. I think that's brilliant. Like, it's so awesome. It reminds me of Merle. I cannot wait for October either. I don't know if he's done any other movies. I have not seen Andrew Lincoln in really anything except Walking Dead now. I mean, I feel like Walking Dead has been his whole life or his life for like such a long time. I don't know that he's done anything else. Yeah, Derek, Michonne and Ezekiel kissing. What the hell was that about? She was crying, so I sort of feel like she was having a moment of like missing Rick and stuff. But what the heck was that about? That was crazy. Okay, what else? What else? What else? So we know that Michonne Denai is leaving in season 10. I was kind of hoping that she was like going to the movies or something, you know, like, but she's been quoted at Comic-Con saying like she's basically like it was a hard decision, but she wants to explore other opportunities, which is so crazy to me. But I am really happy for her because, I mean, she deserves to be able to go and explore other options. She's so talented. But it kind of just hurts my heart. Like, I don't want another one of our beloved characters to leave. Like, it's heartbreaking. And I don't know how she's going to leave. Like, that would just be so sad for Judith to lose both parents. Okay, yeah, so the beach scene. So what I think is happening, so this isn't really a comic spoiler or anything like that, but at some point, it's been so long since I've read those comic issues. They've been out for so long. But I know that I feel like Oceanside was, you know, they fish and we're bringing fish. And in the comics, Michonne had gone off because for a different reason. Michonne had gone off and like gone fishing and gone and done all this stuff. But that reminded me, I think that Ezekiel, like I think they're trying to get a boat. They're on the coast, obviously. They're trying to get a boat. I think the boat, because you see Ezekiel and Jerry, and they open the boat door, and there's a bunch of walkers coming out. I think they're trying to get that boat so that they can go out and like fish more, or even go out and like explore more areas, something like that. So I feel like that's what they were doing on the beach. I feel like they needed fighters to fight off all of the walkers to get to the boat. That's what it seemed like. I also love that scene on the beach where they have the shields and they're like marching in, and then Aaron pulls back and Judith like shoots forward and stabs. Like, ugh. I love that they're letting her participate. I love it. Carl was always they were always trying to get Carl to stay in the house, and I love that they're embracing Judith and just being like, all right, she's good. Like, she's seen enough in her life. She can fight. We trust her. Like, it's just so cool. Okay, I'm going to read your comments for a second. Okay, I missed that, Dylan. I did not see Carol hallucinating a decapitated Henry. I watched it like 3 times, so I'm not sure how I missed it, but that's crazy. Oh, you're right, Diane. Okay, so Diane says Tammy and her husband got the baby that they took from the Whispers. I totally forgot about that. I remember now that you say it. So I do remember that now. White Panda 10 says, I can't stand actors leaving before a show's run is over. You know, I feel kind of the same way. Like, I feel mixed because I think it's great. Like, if she has the option to go do other things, like, that's awesome. But at the same time, like, I felt that way about Dale. I loved Dale when I first started watching The Walking Dead, even though he was, like, kind of irritating. Like, he was one of my favorites. And after he died, I went and I looked up why he just fucking left because he wanted to leave, and that was really upsetting to me. It is like when you follow these characters for so long, and like it was kind of the same with Rick being taken off the show. Granted, at the time I didn't know there was going to be a movie, but it was like, what's The Walking Dead without Rick? What's The Walking Dead without Carl? Like, and it's not just always the writers like choosing to write them off. Sometimes these people just really want to go do other things, and it really sucks for the fans that love the show so much and love these characters and were really invested in all of these characters. And so it's almost like it feels a little like a betrayal. I feel like, because we're so invested in the show and we're so invested in these characters and we love them, and then the actors just choose to leave. It kind of feels like we're being betrayed. But I want to be positive for her because I do think she's a really good actor and I think she deserves it, but it is frustrating. Okay. Let me see what else. Oh, you know what? I don't know. I don't know anything about the ocean or the coast over there. I assumed that they were over near like Oceanside. I don't even know where the Chesapeake Bay is, Andrea. So I don't know. I don't know how that works. I assumed like at one point we see like a sailboat, I thought, in the promo as well. But I couldn't tell who was on the sailboat. But and that comment, okay, there was also the comment, and I don't think they're actually going to do it, but of Daryl and Carol talking, and they were like, we just get on our bike and just head west, like basically like forget it all. I'm like, yes, do that. Wouldn't you love to see like a Daryl and Carol spin-off? Like, they're best friends. I don't ship that anymore, but I love them so much, and I think that would be so cool to see them like take off. Yeah. Okay. White Panda 10 says they go do other things that usually fail. See Whiskey Cavalier. Yeah, that was kind of unfortunate. I was really bummed that that Lauren decided to leave for that show. But I feel she knew that The Walking Dead was gonna wait for her. They left it open, and I think I heard that they're trying to bring her back. So, I mean, I guess it's nice to have options, but I feel like I feel different about Maggie now. I feel different about Lauren because she chose to leave, and then she's like comes, running back as soon as her show fails. I feel like we're like her second option. Yes, okay. Broken Light Entertainment says Eugene and the radio. We saw the radio. For those of you who don't read the comics, Eugene does fix a radio and he gets in contact with other people, and it's really exciting in the comics. So that was pretty awesome. That we see him running towards it like he heard something. And if we remember, at the end of last season, we heard Judith was it Judith was talking to Eugene, something like that. Judith was bleh, I can't talk. Judith was talking to Ezekiel, was that it? Something like that, over the radio. And then after they walked away, you could hear that little transmission in the back, but you couldn't quite like tell. So that's really exciting. I think that's going to be awesome. I love that funny moment between Eugene and Rosita too, where they're killing walkers, and she's like, "Did you want to go back?" Gosh, if the crowbar was a Maggie tease, I didn't catch that. It certainly could be. We do know that she had that crowbar. I feel like I don't know. I was under the impression that they wanted us to think that Aaron and Negan, you know how the trailers are, they always like make you think two people are talking and they're really not, or something like that. So I think they were trying to show that Aaron and Negan were forced together by Gabriel to go fight, and then you could tell that that was Aaron in the background because of his like club arm. And it looked like Negan was like saying something and he had blood on his face, like he was saying something to Aaron, and then you see the crowbar hanging there dripping blood. So it almost looks like Negan attacked Aaron with the crowbar. We know that's not going to happen. But I feel like the trailers are always kind of misleading in that way. You think two people are talking, or you think two things have to do with, and it doesn't. And what about the Whisperers scene? So they cross over the border at night. And it looked like Daryl and Carol were the only ones who crossed the border. But then you see, like, everyone's there. Like, Michonne puts her weapon down. They come face to face. And Alpha says that they have to be punished. Do we think anyone's going to die in that moment? Or do we think that maybe some of the rest of our people are in the back waiting to fight them off? That was kind of exciting. Although, always worrisome. 87 Mr. Bear says, do you think Aaron will be the lead of the show this season? He got a lot of play in the trailer. You know, they are kind of making him to be his own version of Rick Grimes, you know, with the arm and the beard, and he certainly looks a lot like Rick. I definitely, you know, with Rick leaving, Michonne leaving, like, they have to bring up some of these other characters that we love and make them more prominent. We're seeing that Negan's going to have a bigger role. Daryl clearly has a way bigger role than he's ever had. He's talking more clearly. He has way more lines. And again, like with Aaron, we don't have Tara anymore. So we now see, you know, Aaron kind of stepping up, I feel like. And it is, I mean, isn't that how the show always works, though? Is that they kill off some main characters and then there's always more characters in the back, like the secondary, that are then bumped up to being like the first, and then there's more, you know what I mean? They're always bringing in more characters. So as soon as they kill somebody off or somebody leaves the show like Rick, there's always another character that's like waiting for more screen time in the back. So I am excited to see more Aaron. I love seeing him kind of in that father role too. And the Fear of the Walking Dead got renewed for season 6. Daniel says that. I wasn't as excited for that news. I'm always happy to see this show keep going. I've been a little disappointed with this season so far, but you know, it's nice to know it's not canceled yet. And then we also have in 2020 another spinoff coming that is yet unnamed. So that's also kind of interesting. Also exciting. It's nice to know that we have never-ending amounts of Walking Dead in our lives. There's always something else coming. White Panda 10 says, will they really have the Commonwealth and the helicopter group, though, on the show? Radio could just be the helicopter group. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna... We already know that the Commonwealth is where Maggie's at. I think that's been, I don't know if that's been like official, but that's assumed because the lady that met with Maggie and gave the plans for the future is exactly like the Commonwealth leader in the comics. So wherever Maggie's at, she's at the Commonwealth. I don't necessarily think that the helicopter Jadis, like those are the same people. But it is really odd, and I really irritated about how they just barely teased it in Fear of the Walking Dead. I don't think that's where Rick is. I really don't. Because here's the thing. If Maggie is with the Commonwealth and Rick was taken to the helicopter people, I mean, Maggie's been writing letters. She would just write a letter and be like, hey, dude, Rick's alive. So it's clearly, like, different things. I don't really know, though. I feel like it's weird. I feel like they're probably, like, testing on people or some shit. Okay, I'm just reading your comments real fast. I didn't realize that Morgan went to a different show and then it failed and they let him come back. Maybe I missed that. He came back a lot later, too. Ice Swan says, I feel like Michonne will have Andrea's storyline in the comics. Oh, you mean the way she dies? That would be really sad. Yeah. You know, it does make sense. It does. I mean, I don't think she's just going to up and walk away and leave. I feel like she's got to die if she really is, like, done with the show. And I did see Michonne with Lucille. Yes, thank you. Whoa, random for bringing that up. I have a little list here of notes, but yeah, that was pretty crazy. The trailer ended with Michonne holding Lucille. Like, what was that about? That's crazy. Where do I think the new spinoff will be set? God, I have no idea at all. They released a couple photos of some of the characters in it. I am more interested in what they're going to call it and what are they going to call the movie. Like, we have The Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead, and what else is there? I feel like it has to say The Walking Dead in it somewhere. I mean, I know it doesn't have to, but I want it to. So I'm more interested in what they're gonna call it. It's giving me anxiety thinking about it. Uh, Oh, I did not see a new trailer for the second half of Fear. Was that released today too? I kind of just jumped online, and as soon as I saw the trailer or the little teaser for the movie and then the trailer for season 10, I just got online and started filming. I did not see that there was a trailer for the second half of Fear. That's exciting. I'll have to go watch that next. I haven't really been super thrilled with this season of Fear, but I keep watching, you know? It's one of those things, I just feel so invested that I feel like I just have to keep watching. Plus, they teased me with Daniel, so I can't stop watching now. And they keep teasing and connecting things, you know? So, Ice One says, I'm most excited for Lydia this season. It will be interesting because there's no Carl figure like in the comics. Yeah. I don't have any idea what they're gonna do with her. We saw her a couple times in there. It kind of looked like she was storming off and Daryl was chasing her down. I have no idea. It is kind of exciting because there are, you know, missing characters here, and we kind of thought that Henry might take a little bit of that story arc, but it doesn't look like it. So TWD, Rick's journey. What if the movie's just like Rick Grimes? Rick Grimes, bitch. I'm just kidding. Oh my god, I am so excited to see it in the theater. Like, it feels like a defining moment for The Walking Dead to be in theaters. But I don't know if it'll actually like do that good. Like, people watch the show, but there's a lot of people, I always see people commenting on how upset they are, you know, with The Walking Dead or whatever. So I wonder how good it will actually do in the theaters. Yeah. Okay, so I'm actually out of town next week, so I'm not going to be able to see um Oh wait. Oh my god, I'm not going to be out of town. Okay. So in my fear, cuz that's this Sunday, right? In my last fear reaction video, I said that I was going to be out of town on vacation for the finale. But I actually realized I'm not. It's the next week after that. So that's exciting. I thought I was going to miss it. I was really bummed because I really want to know what happens to Alicia. Ooh, excuse me. Kevin Leal says new characters are coming for the second half of Fear the Walking Dead season 5. Well, we could always use some new characters. Oh, okay, that was what I was going to talk about. The Silence the Whispers propaganda. Yes, okay, so that was something I like. It's been so long since I read that portion of the comics. But that was from the comics, am I right? I just like, I don't really remember all of that. I feel like I'm going to have to go back and read it. But I think that's a thing. There was a lot of upset with Lydia being there right away, you know, right after everything happened, nobody wanted her there besides, you know, Daryl wanted her and a few people did, but they didn't really want her there. So I could definitely see it creating an issue, especially when they're being threatened by the Whisperers. Um, I mean, there's so many opportunities for storylines here. Like, that trailer was filled with so much stuff that it's, I mean, I don't even know how they're going to fit it all in. Silent Smurf says, I do miss Rick in the show, but season 9 was a good season. I agree. Like, I was really bummed about Rick, too, but I do feel like there are enough. Like, it's upsetting. I mean, Rick was the show. Rick is where we started with Rick. We woke up in the apocalypse with Rick. Like, it is really upsetting that he's not here. That being said, he didn't make the show. Like, I don't know how to say it, but like the show wasn't just about him, and the writers have done such a good job, I feel like, in developing all of these other characters that that the show and these other characters are able to hold their own without Rick. And I really enjoyed season 9 despite all of that. And I think that season 10 is going to be great. I really do. Like, I'm not, you know, I'm not tuning out just because Rick's gone or just because Michonne's leaving, because there are still a lot of characters that I really enjoy watching and following. So I do love that about the show, that really the show could be about anyone at any given time. Iceone says, I'm still waiting for Beth to return. I can't believe it's been 5 years since she died. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Beth, man, I miss her. No, I don't think the movie is going to be about Rick's past. The movie is going to be about where he is now and these helicopter people that took him. And all of that leading up. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to be about. I don't know who Logan is. Don't, Kevin, do not say spoilers, please, on here. We are a spoiler-free channel, so I don't know who Logan is off the top of my head, but please no spoilers. That means like filming things that you know as well. I'm really excited to see more of Judith too. All of the scenes in here, like she was holding the whisper mask. She looked really disgusted, but then she was like fighting and killing walkers, and I love where her character is going. Hi, John. Me too. I am so excited over all of it. As soon as the promo trailer, like, I clicked onto it, I got chills. Like, you can hear the ocean, and I'm just like, oh, it's Walking Dead. I love Walking Dead trailers. And the movie. Diane, have they released the Fear the Walking Dead show already for this Sunday? I might watch it today. I was thinking I was going to be gone, and then I just realized I'm not leaving until next week. Oh, that's awesome. I think I'm going to go watch it then, and then I should have it up maybe. I don't know if I can post early. All right, you guys, we're going to wrap this up. There were a lot of babies in this episode, or in this promo trailer, and kids, and Judith and Jerry's kids, and Gracie was in the trailer, and Rosita's baby, and it was, I definitely noticed a lot of children. Always makes me a little nervous. All right, I think I covered everything. Let's see. Okay, I will watch the Fear trailer next. John, I still have not gotten past season 2 of Fear. Come on, get with it already. I mean, you have to at least do it. Just watch it. They're not the best, but... Broken Light says, I have a theory that Fear season 6 or 7 will be the last. The Walking Dead season 12 will be the last. And the new Walking Dead show will be about the first generation growing up in this world, with the final season of TWD being a culmination of Fear, TWD, and the Rick Grimes movies. Oh, that was a lot to take in. Yeah, maybe. Let me see. There was a comment the other day that The Walking Dead said, or was it Skybound, or I think Skybound said that there are four Walking Dead TV shows and movies. And I was like, 4? We have Fear, and we have The Walking Dead, and we have this new spinoff that they've announced. Have they announced an additional spinoff? In addition to also the movies, the multiple movies? Like, that was confusing to me. Does anybody know? I mean, I honestly, like, I'm excited to see what they come up with. I will say that for the spinoffs. But they've clearly struggled with Fear. They've had multiple time jumps to kind of cover up the inconsistencies and, you know, I feel like with Fear, the storylines always hit like this dead end, and you're like, well, where can it go from here? And then when the season comes back, it's like, the season comes back and they're like, oh, we had a time jump to like, because we couldn't figure out what to do. So we just like skipped over all that. We never told you what happened. And here we are. I mean, it's happened twice now. Oh, Talking Dead is probably the 4th. Well, that's lame. I do feel things connecting, and I don't know if they're trying to connect Fear with The Walking Dead because of the way Fear's been going, or if they're just trying to create this world of The Walking Dead, where every show is connected. I don't know. I mean, I can't even... It sounded like the new Walking Dead spinoff was going to be focused around more like younger kids. So I don't know. I just like, I can't even imagine what it's going to be about. But maybe I'm just not that creative. John, that's not an excuse. You need to watch. No sleeping. Sleep when you're dead. Watch Fear. Well, I don't know if the new spinoff starts at the beginning like Fear started. Like, they clearly didn't do very well for Fear when they started like that. So, I don't know. Oh, Diane, Logan. Okay, I got you. I realized who Logan is. No, what did he say? He said something that sounded more like a spoiler, though. Oh, I got you. Okay. Sorry, Kevin. I understand now. For some reason, I was thinking that comment said that, I thought we were talking about The Walking Dead, not Fear the Walking Dead. And I was like, don't tell me any spoilers. I do know who Logan is now that you say that. Just got to go back 8 weeks. Rude. You're not impressed, Ray. Why are you not impressed? I liked it. God, I hope Alicia does not die. Like, that would be so stupid. Yeah. Well, I agree with you, Silence Murph. But I know that it's the writing, obviously, because the timeline wouldn't suck if it wasn't for the writing. It was very, very frustrating to be invested in Fear and then to have them do jumps like that where they don't explain shit and they don't explain how y'all got back together. I mean, multiple times they've done this, and so like with Fear, I like it and I'll watch it, but it's not my favorite because of those things, because of those issues. Like, I find myself just getting mad at it all the time. Hi, Fear Vids. You are so hyped. I am too. I'm about to pop off of here, but I'm glad that you jumped on real fast. Tell me what you thought about the trailer and the movie. Okay, last comments. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Fearvid says, just gutted that there wasn't a song in the trailer because I always like a song, but season 10 looks so good. Yeah, you know what? I actually didn't even notice. I was so into it. But you're so right. Some of the best trailers and episodes of The Walking Dead have had a really good song in it. And it does really add to it. But I felt like in this trailer, they packed so much into it. And it felt very, like, I felt very anxious watching it. And it felt intense. And I think they were trying to that's what they were trying to get at, you know, building that pressure of, like, confrontation with Alpha. And, oh, these things are happening. It's very exciting. Hi, Ben. Are you leaving? Oh, have you been here the whole time? You didn't even say hi. Well, thank you. I hope you have a great day, too. In Fear, I really like Daniel, but how he keeps coming back to life like a superhero. Yeah. Like, he got shot in the face, and I get it, but, like, dude, I feel like in this kind of, in the apocalypse type world that they live in, he shouldn't have survived that simply because of infection and shit like that. But yes, he does keep coming back to life, but I have never been so angry as I was when he fucking walked out, left skid mark, and was like, see you guys later, I got some shit to do. I'm like, he just came back. I'm so fed up with it, with him leaving. Hi, James. Okay, 87 Mr. Bear says, I hope the new spinoff will be with younger kids and maybe 1 or 2 adults. No more huge groups. Keep it simple and keep the narrative tight. Could be a road trip kind of show. That'd be cool. I just don't want the kids to be like the fucking kids in Fear or something like that. I tend to find myself getting really irritated with children on the show. Okay, what else are we gonna talk about, you guys? I'm about to get off. Let me know if there's anything else, or if you're watching and you haven't commented yet, let me know what you thought of it. What do you think the movie is gonna be called? Or the new spinoff? John, yeah, just do it. I'm gonna start harassing you to watch what episode are you on? What episode are you on? I mean, there hits a certain point where you really have to, like, either just give it up or finish. I feel like it got good. There's been a couple, like, seasons that were annoying, but I feel like it's all right now. Hi, DJ White. You're late to the party? I thought it was so good. What did you think of the season 10 trailer? As soon as I get off of here, I'm going to go upload my video so you guys can see my reaction. and I watched it twice on video, so I talked about it more the second time. I love the trailer. There was so much packed into it. So much. So many things. Michonne and Ezekiel kissed. Rosita's baby's there. There was somebody on the radio, I think, with Eugene. Something's wrong with Sadiq. They're getting a boat. Fighting beach walkers, driftwood walkers. Judith's a badass. So, Woe Random says, will a Fear the Walking Dead character cross over to the main show or movie? So, I feel like they've connected. So, they've connected Fear the Walking Dead via the helicopter and what was the chick that Althea met? I can't think of her name right now. But she went back to wherever Rick Grimes is. And I am convinced that, well, for one, if anyone goes over to, like, the Walking Dead movies or wherever Rick is, like, if that's going to be in the movie or if that's eventually going to be in the TV show, I feel like Althea is definitely going to see that lady again, and I think that lady is going to be in the movie. I feel like we'll get some sort of connection there. Isabel. Thank you, Ben. I don't know, like, I'm really, like, where is Dwight going in this, in Fear, too? Like, so we have Dwight right now, and it seems like now Dwight's trying to get John back to June, but then I don't feel like he's going to want to go with. So it seems like Dwight, it feels weird having Dwight on the on Fear. I don't know if anybody's going to go back the other way. I do like that they're kind of combining things. Sister from Another Planet says if Alpha croaks super ugly, I'll forgive literally everything else. And Judith and Daryl have an awkward... What? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, Bev. What's the word on the movie? So I think I posted it on Facebook. So you can go there. It was only a 24-second clip, but it said Rick Grimes is back only in theaters. So the movie, I thought the movie was going to be like on AMC or on AMC Premiere. It's actually going to be in the theaters. We're going to watch it. It's not named yet. It doesn't have a name and it doesn't have a release date, but it's going to be in the theater. So we're going to get to go watch it, and it's going to be about Rick and where Rick's at. So that's all we know, but super exciting news. Okay. Lord help. Sister from Another Planet. I was going to say, like, I thought I didn't read your comment before I started reading it out loud. And the first part was funny, and then I got to the Judith and Daryl part, and that felt really wrong. I'm glad that you meant Carol. I don't think that's going to happen with Carol and Daryl or Judith, but God, I'm glad you corrected yourself there. It's like, there's something wrong with you. Okay. Hi, Blaze. What's my take on Michonne and Ezekiel? She kind of looked like she was crying over, like, she was saying some things about Rick, you know, a partner in crime, Rick Grimes. But I feel like it was comforting and then it turned into a kiss, and I don't know. Somebody else in here, back up in the comments, now I can't remember who said it, but they think Michonne's going to have Andrea's storyline from the comics. But I don't know where Ezekiel fits into that whole thing. It seemed really weird. It seemed like they kind of threw that in there to freak us out. I guess, like, Carol and Ezekiel really are done. I'm still hoping for Daryl and Connie, though, so. I don't remember which one was the season 5 trailer. Hi, Alex. Yeah, Bev, you know, I was thinking, like, I'm really excited that the movie is going to be in theaters. I am so pumped because I think it's just such a huge step for The Walking Dead. But I am bummed that I can't film a reaction to it. If it was on the actual TV on AMC, I could film some sort of reaction. So, like, y'all are going to miss how I feel when I see Rick Grimes again. It's really upsetting to me, but... Bye, Andrea. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, okay. Terminus was season 5. I knew that. My memory is not so good. Yeah, Terminus was really awesome. And that finale and then leading up to it. Oh, God. That was so good. Daryl plus Connie equals Donnie. Okay. Good to know. Did you see the moment where she was writing something to him and then Dog was jumping up like, hi, guys. I love Dog. Yes, I know that Andrew Lincoln has been in other movies. Oh, you've been with me a long time, 87, Mr. Bear. What's your actual name? That's awesome. It's so cool to like know how long you guys have been watching. So much has changed, I feel like, since then. I went back recently and looked to see because somebody asked me how long I had been making Walking Dead videos, and it was like 2013. It's crazy how long it's been. And my first video was reviewing the Walking Dead season 4 premiere. Not even a reaction, but just reviewing it in the car when I was waiting to pick up my kid from school. And I had no idea how to edit a video at all. I just took my camera and I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. That would be so cool if Michonne Lucille'd Alpha, Derek. That would be awesome. I was wondering why she was holding Lucille, like what she could possibly be doing. I think that would be so, so cool to see that. Michonne, well, random. Michonne and King Ezekiel were something in the comics, yes. But they gave Carol that particular storyline in the show. That doesn't mean that they can't be something now. But we also know that Michonne is not going to be in very much of season 10, I don't think. So, I don't know. King Ezekiel's in for some more sadness if he really gets involved. Dean. Okay, I knew your name was Dean, right? That was... Sometimes your guys' usernames throw me off. I knew your name was Dean. Okay, that would be cool if Carol killed Alpha too. I feel like Carol deserves it a little bit more. Broken Light Entertainment, did you change your username if you've been watching that long? What did your name used to be? Because I don't recognize your name at all. But you've been watching for a really long time, so I feel like I should know you. Because Too Far Gone was that's like some of the first reaction videos that I did was Too Far Gone, I think. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Too Far Gone. Only some of the scenes in Too Far Gone. Because I think my camera turned off, like the battery died. You missed the prediction videos from me? You know what? I had a hell of a lot more time back in the day. I don't have as much time anymore. Those were pretty fun. Not very many people watched them, though. John says, it's been a couple years for me. I think the first video I watched from you was from season 7. Okay, what did your name used to be, Broken Light? What is the first fear that I reacted to? The very first episode of Fear. Yeah, I reacted to the premiere, I believe. I've skipped a few episodes here and there, though. Hi, Mark. Mark, you're a little late to the party. I've been going for about an hour already. But I thought it was very good. Very, very, very good. I got chills. They packed so much into it. I'm really, really excited for season 10. October cannot come soon enough. Mark, did you see the news on the movie? Oh, thank you, Silent Smurf. That was really, really kind of you to say. I will try. I will put that on my, like, let's try and do this. I will be totally honest with you guys, like, 100% real. I am really hard on myself when I film videos. So when I go to do reviews aren't as hard, but they are hard. I used to be able to do reviews and predictions like just really easily. And my anxiety kind of got in the way a lot. And I find it really difficult sometimes to talk about the show to people because comments on YouTube are really mean sometimes. And it's difficult for me to really sit down and try and put a lot of work into something and then doubt myself. So it is, I would like to try. That's such a nice comment from you. Like, I appreciate you so much. That's so sweet. God, that means a lot. I might be getting teary. Okay, I will try and do prediction videos. I will. God. It is a lot though because of my work schedule. Just trying to get something out before the week is over on my predictions. It can be a lot. And I found that I can't really film if anyone else is in my house. So it's without forcing them to go hide in another room. So it is it's a struggle sometimes. Yeah, where is the Zeus tuber these days? We used to be friends and then he kind of fell off the radar for a while. I think he went to college. I don't know if he even still does videos. Oh, Trevor. Okay. Oh my God. See, it's so funny with YouTube. I would have not had any idea. I know you. That's so funny. I just don't know your username. Yeah, we did talk about 193. I would not have even guessed that was you. So funny. Ugh, I suspect Carol and Daryl are getting this time together because one of them will die this season. I hope not, but I suspect it. You know what? Every year I say I'm worried Carol's gonna die. I would not put it past him. We are due. We are due for another big death because the heads on the pikes was not. It wasn't. There was no huge characters there. I feel like one of our OGs is like, it's coming. I mean, Michelle, I feel like, actually, I feel like they're gonna, I feel like they're gonna kill off Michonne, right? She's leaving. I don't think they're just gonna let her, like, leave and leave it open. But, yeah, they sure are getting close with Carol and Daryl. Or maybe that's the only conversation Daryl can have. Mark, you have been here forever. Thank you. Bye, Alexander. Mark, I've watched every season of Fear, but I'm not loving this season as much, but I am still watching and still reacting. You should try. Keep trying. There's a part in like where it goes season 3 to season 4. And isn't that where there's like a weird time gap thing that's not very cool? But I did like last season of Fear. Hi, Angela. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, I'm bummed about Carl too. I do miss Tara a lot. Like, she was one of the most like humorous people, and like yet she still had so much they gave her so much character development and stuff, and I loved seeing her briefly as like a leader of the Hilltop, and then it was just taken away so soon. It was really frustrating. I really loved what she was developing into, so it's like it was upsetting that they had to take her away, and she's so fucking funny. And I'm bummed about Enid too. Like, I really wanted to see where she was going. Arthur says Melissa and Norman signed a 3-year extension unless Scott Gimple comes back and screws everything up again. Oh, that's good to know. Oh, I love it when I know my characters are safe. That's awesome. Okay, you guys, I really have to get going. Thank you so much for watching. At least we don't have Henry still. That's so mean. But I agree. Yeah, I agree with you, Ben. Enid had a lot, she was learning how to be a doctor and all of that, and it's just like then they just cut it off. Like I felt like with the Pike scenes, it was like, well, we really need to kill off 6 people or however many it was. We really need to kill off this many people. Who can we part with? Like it was shitty. I hate it. Okay, guys, I really gotta go. I could keep reading these forever, but it's been an hour. So thank you so much for watching this. I've got to go put up my my video. So if you want to talk more or I missed a comment or something, leave it on my reaction video and we can talk more there. But thank you. Thank you so much for watching. This is fun. I love these. They're so fun. Okay, bye, you guys. Take care.